Good morning, everyone. Today's Tuesday morning, and a couple days ago had an opportunity to listen to a gentleman who has been around the monetary system most of his life, has a very good knowledge of the Federal Reserve System, as well as the different laws that have been enacted. He was going over a executive order that had been enacted by Biden here a time ago, where in effect it gives Biden total power over all Americans' privacy rights. And this gentleman went on to say that by the end of 24, he believed that they would call in all the cash money and we would be in a total digital currency situation. These are biblical times we're living in. And I've said this before, and a lot of people have said I was wrong when I've talked about the mark of the beast is a literal mark. I mean, it doesn't have to be a literal mark. I mean, if they make everything electronic, but I do believe the Bible says it be in the right hand or in the forehead. And I've heard a lot of different interpretations of that. But if they can get control over the digital currency, just like Aaron Russo said back there in that interview that he did with Rockefeller, if they don't like what you're doing, they'll just turn your chip off. They'll just turn your chip off. Now that, to me, is a fulfillment of prophecy, Bible prophecy. That's basically what the Bible says. So we're going to look at the 13th chapter of Revelation again today. And I'm just going to read through it and make some comments and have Mark read it again. And I can see it coming upon us. I think it's right in front of us. You look at all the electronic transactions going on a daily basis. It's pretty amazing. Most of the transactions, a great percentage of them that happen on a daily basis, are electronic anymore. Through debit and credit cards, through electronic transfers in the bank. And if you look at Red China and their social credit scores, they control people's commerce by what they say and what they do and who they associate with. That's the way they control the narrative. That's what they're trying to do with this shadow banning on computers with people right now, tracing them. Why is all the censoring going on social media? They're trying to control people's minds. If you stand up for the gospel and proclaim Jesus Christ, eventually you're going to be cut off. And I stood upon the sand of the sea and saw a beast rise up out of the sea, having 7 heads and 10 horns, and upon his horns 10 crowns, and upon his heads the name of blasphemy. And the beast which I saw was like unto a leopard, and his feet were as the feet of a bear, and his mouth as the mouth of a lion. And the dragon gave him his power and his seat and great authority. Well, we see a lot of power given to the dragon of China right now. They worship the dragon, which gave power unto the beast, and they worship the beast, saying, Who's like unto the beast? Who is able to make war with him? And there was given unto him a mouth speaking great things and blasphemies, and power was given unto him to continue 42 months. And he opened his mouth in blasphemy against God, to blaspheme his name and his tabernacle and them that dwell in heaven. And it was given unto him to make war with the saints. Did you hear that? Secret rapture, people? And it was given unto him to make war with the saints and to overcome them. Did you hear that, secret rapture, people? It was given unto him to make war with the saints and to overcome them, and power was given him over all kindreds and tongues and nations. We're on the cusp of that, friends, whether you believe it or not. We're on the cusp of that. And all that dwell upon the earth shall worship him, whose names are not written in the book of life of the Lamb slain from the foundation of the world. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Every single person on the face of the earth are going to worship the beast, whose names are not written in the book of life from the Lamb slain from the foundation of the world. If any man have an ear, let him hear. Did you hear that? He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and faith of the saints. And I beheld another beast coming out of the earth, and he had 2 horns like a lamb, and spake as a dragon. And he exercises all the power of the first beast before him, and caused the earth and them which dwell therein to worship the first beast, whose deadly wound was healed. And he doeth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men. And he deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by means of those miracles which he had the power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make an image to the beast, which had the wound by a sword and did live. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast. And the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. Did you hear that, secret rapture people? That he would cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. Are you prepared to die for the cause of Christ? And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive the mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. Sounds like a pretty literal mark to me. Oh, it's just symbolic, people said. I'd have no problem taking a chip. I've had people say that. Ha! Talk about naive. And he causeth both both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, that no man might buy or sell. Notice how it's all tied to commerce. It's all tied to banking. It's all tied to money. It's all tied to your bank account. It's all tied to your means of survival. Paying your utility bills, getting groceries, keeping your cell phone on, being able to buy gas. That no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is the wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast. It is the number of man, and his number is 666. Well, now, this is my own personal opinion. I have no, I'm not a prophet. It's just my opinion. Okay? I believe that the digital currency is going to be another step of ushering in the mark of the beast. I believe the digital currency is another step of ushering in the mark of the beast. I'm going to turn this over to Mark and have him read it. And you say, well, why are you fear-mongering? No, I'm not fear-mongering. This is not fear-mongering. I'm reading you the Bible. Okay? And deal with it. Okay? Deal with it.
I stood upon the sand of the sea, saw a beast rise up out of the sea, having 7 heads and 10 horns. Upon his horns 10 crowns, upon his heads name and blasphemy. The beast which I saw was like unto a leopard, and his feet were as the feet of a bear, and his mouth the mouth of a lion. The dragon gave him his power and his seat and great authority. Saw one of his heads wounded to death, his deadly wound was healed. The world wondered after the beast. They worshipped the dragon, which gave power to the beast. They worshipped the beast, saying, Who is like unto the beast, who is able to make war with him? There was given unto him a mouth speaking great things and blasphemies, and power was given unto him to continue 42 months. And he opened his mouth and blasphemed against God, the blaspheme his name, his tabernacle, and them that dwell in heaven. It was given unto him to make war with the saints and overcome them. The power was given unto him for all kindreds and tongues and nations. All that dwell upon the earth shall worship him, whose names are not written in the book of life of the Lamb slain from the foundation of the world. If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patient faith of the saints. I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth. He had 2 horns like a lamb. He spake as a dragon. And he exercises all the power of the first beast before him, and caused the earth and them which dwell therein to worship the first beast, whose deadly wound was healed. Doeth great wonders, so that he maketh fire coming down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men. And deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth, they should make an image to the beast which had the sword that they should make an image to the beast which had the wound by the sword and did live. He had power to give life in the image of the beast. The image of the beast should both speak and cause as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. He causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save that he had the mark or the name of the beast, the number of his name. Here is wisdom, let him that understanding count the number of the beast. It's the number of a man, and its number is 666.
Thank you, Mark. Well, get ready for the digital currency to come on the scene, and like I say, I think it's definitely tied to the mark of the beast. God bless.